You're tuned in to the Nerd Network Podcast.
I'm your host, Marcy. As you heard, you're listening to the Nerd Podcast. This is a Nerd Podcast where we talk about movies, sometimes music, TV shows, just some nerdy shit. Today I have a good friend, Rick, here.
Hello, everybody.
This is Rick Flair. Wow. I usually say all the Ricks, and I can't even think about all the Rick names I would say.
Rick Rude.
Rick Rude. Freaking Rick Grimes is in the house today.
Rick Ross.
Dang. Like, I know I call you all those names, but does anyone else ever call you all those names too or no?
I get Ric Flair sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I get the most, probably.
Pickle Rick.
I get that one. Not as much, but yeah, I get that one sometimes.
Dang, that's funny. White Boy Rick?
White Boy Rick.
Yeah, man, that's a whole bunch.
I just watched a documentary about that guy.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, we're here to talk some nerdy shit, and we're going to talk about some movies, mostly just movie stuff, maybe a little bit of video games. We both just got PS5s.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys want to play me in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, that's what I've been playing right now. Lots of it. I'll put my gamer tag right here. Boom.
Trying to get back into gaming a little bit. I got a PS5 a couple weeks ago. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I want to bring up. But yeah, I had a PS5 during COVID, and then eventually sold it because after lockdown and all that jazz and going back to work, having a PS5 was just very distracting. But I just bought one,
Hell
and
yeah.
you just bought one. What are you playing right now?
Right now I'm playing, what am I playing right now? Spider-Man, the Miles Morales one.
Oh, the first one?
Yeah. It was cheaper than the new one that just came out.
So there's two of them, right? Yeah.
There's that. Was it Spider-Man 2 that just came out? Or
See, I'm confused. Yeah, it is
I
Spider-Man
can't
2.
remember.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm playing the one before that.
Yeah,
the Miles Morales one.
Yeah, Miles Morales was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I like.
It's cheaper.
Do you like it so far?
It's fun. Yeah, I'm actually almost done with it. So,
Isn't it crazy? PS5 been out for a couple of years now.
yeah, when did it come out?
I don't remember.
It's been at least like 2 or 3 years. I can't remember.
Yeah, I want to say at least 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah. So you have a PS5. How are you liking having a PS5 now?
It's nice. It's my PS4 just stopped working on me, so I had to upgrade it, of course. So, yeah, it's nice. I still don't play as much as I used to. I don't know. Games don't keep my attention as much anymore, but I keep going.
So what makes you like the Spider-Man games so far? I mean, have you played Spider-Man games before?
Yeah, like back in the day, the Tobey Maguire ones. They had them on PS2.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
they're like based off the movies and everything.
Dang.
Yeah, I played those ones back in the day. So
Did those like go past the movie or just only like the movie?
there's some extra stuff thrown in there
Oh, okay.
just to make it longer, but it followed the movies pretty closely.
That's cool. If you guys follow the Nerd Network podcast on Instagram, I post a lot of Spider-Man stuff. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. If you can tell by my hat, a huge Spider-Man fan. That's how I'm a nerd. I just love Spider-Man. I've recently been collecting comic books like crazy. Since some of you listeners are new, some of them are old, I definitely got into comic book collecting. I collect a lot of comic books recently, mostly Spider-Man stuff. Spider-Girl, heads up, update, everyone who's been listening or been watching before. I have a daughter now.
Me too.
Yeah, Rick has a daughter. That's how we're friends also. That's pretty cool. But yeah, my daughter is 6 months old now. So I've been collecting a lot of Spider-Girl comic books to get her into comic books whenever she can start reading.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. But yeah, that makes me want to bring up a comic book that I have here in the studio, X-Men Adventures. I just want people to know if you subscribe to the YouTube show, we're going to give this away.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're going to give this comic book away, X-Men Adventures. It's basically based off of the X-Men 90s cartoon, if you watched Fox. Do you remember that growing up?
I do remember that.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the X-Men 97 coming out on Disney+. Plus.
I've never even heard of that. That's news to me.
Yeah, it's going to be a continuation. But yes, we're going to give away this comic book if you subscribe to our YouTube channel and pay attention to more information about that. But subscribe. I want to know what makes a good movie to you.
A good movie to me? You go first. 'Cause
For me,
yeah.
I mean, I kind of put them in like different categories where like everything has to hit 5 categories at a very high level. So, for example, the story, aka the plot, the acting, the sound, which would be like the music, the soundtrack, stuff like that into a movie. And let's see here. I mean, I know it's kind of weird to say now, but even like the effects would be like whether it's green screen or practical effects, how are those utilized through a movie? And then number 5, um, I guess the creativity. No. I guess that would be the camera, the way they're utilizing the camera movements, with the cinematography.
Photography.
Yeah, so those are like my 5 way I critique movies. If they're, I know most people rate movies from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. I technically rate them 1 to 5, but it's like 1 to 25 because each of those 5 topics have to hit the high 5s for them to be like a good movie, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. But that's how I critique all my movies, and that's how I decide if a movie is like really good, if all 5 of those are like hit.
My movie taste is all over the place, though. But what I look for is a lot of the stuff that you hit on, but cinematography is a big one
Yeah.
for me. I like watching how the camera moves and works and what angles they get. Acting is definitely a big part of it as well. The performances have to be engaging for me
Yeah.
to get into it. A good story as well. Also, the effects, I would agree on that. I like practical more than like CGI.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
more
the movie. That's
believable.
movie nerd stuff there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But even CGI, as long as it's done well and not overused, well, I can make exceptions for that sometimes. But CGI, when it's done well,
So like, people always ask me. People tell me that I'm too harsh when it comes to movies. I like all movies. That's the thing. I think the internet is too harsh. Like one big critique I have about the internet is horrible, is that everyone either loves a movie or they hate a movie.
it's not that black and white. Like
Oh.
I think a good example would be Killers of the Flower Moon.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like it or hate it. I think it was an important movie to see.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I liked it. I thought it was impactful,
Yeah.
but I didn't really like them. It's not something I would watch over and over.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, there's a lot of good actors in that movie, but I still feel like the acting was top notch, but it wasn't like,
I thought Robert De Niro killed it.
oh yeah,
He was my favorite.
yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio
Yeah.
was good, but I don't think he was in it enough, and his acting abilities weren't enough to make the movie better.
No, I agree.
I wish people can say that I didn't like that movie, but it was still a good movie.
Yeah.
On the internet, I feel like it's just a general like that
Love
movie
it or hate
sucks.
it.
Yeah. For watching movies last year, I know we're into February already, but like as of 2023, what was one of your standout movie that you enjoyed a lot last year?
It's gotten a lot of hype. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
It's gotten a lot of hype, like because it was originally just Japan. I think it came out, and Godzilla -1 was really good.
Oh dang, I still haven't seen that.
Still haven't seen it.
No.
I know they brought it back to theaters in like black and white.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I think they took it out again.
Dang.
But yeah, the story in that was great. I thought Godzilla as a character, he was more just a beast. He wasn't like a good guy or an anti-hero. He was
He's
just
a
a
monster.
Just a monster
That's cool.
terrorizing Tokyo. It had a really good human story too to it. Like,
Okay.
if you took Godzilla out of the movie, it would still be a good movie.
Nice.
So that was my big one of the year for 2023.
Something that I liked last year. I can't think what I saw in theaters. Oh yeah, Iron Claw.
Oh, that was good. Yeah, we saw that together.
Yeah. Actually, that movie. I'm a big wrestling nerd too, and the Iron Claw. Yeah, the Iron Claw. Dang man, that movie got me in the feels. It made me cry when I got home. No, it's so good. I don't know if anyone knows what that movie's about. It's about a wrestling family, but man, the emotion, the acting. The movie was okay, but I don't know. The acting and the story just got to me when I got home. I don't know.
Efron was really good in that.
Oh, Zac Efron is a really underrated actor.
Yeah, definitely after that role.
Oh yeah.
Take him more seriously.
Oh, he was so good. He was really. I liked him in the other one where he's on the Greatest Beer Run.
I don't think I ever saw that.
I thought Amazon Prime. You should check it out. Or no, Apple TV. But no, Zac Efron did a really good job. And the Iron Claw, man. I mean, did you like the movie a lot? I don't know if you liked it as much as I did.
I liked the performances. I thought the story was a little bit stale. Not stale. That's not the right word.
No, I think I know what you mean. They really didn't.
I don't feel like there was enough dialogue in the movie. I felt like they just went from scene to scene.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
Without a lot of substance.
Yeah, it's kind of hard, and I feel like it's a lot that happens in the movie to tell one story. Like it'd be hard to put in one movie.
It's a huge tragedy.
Yeah, huge tragedy. No spoilers here, but
it's like one tragedy could be one movie by itself.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, dang. But that's one movie that I didn't really have high expectations for, but after watching, I was like, okay, that's way better than I thought.
Yeah.
If a movie can make me cry, then it's pretty dang good. Like,
You gotta talk about that Ric Flair performance though.
Oh gosh, horrible. I know recently, Rick, I've had you came over a couple times for some pay-per-views for wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan. You watching wrestling since you were little, and then quitting or giving up on wrestling.
Yeah, for the record, I don't keep up with it anymore. But
Yeah,
just whenever you invite me over, I watch it.
but when you watch it with us, what's it like for you now, from being little to now as an adult?
It's a little nostalgic, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially when they bring out wrestlers that I knew from when I was a kid.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard for me to keep up with anything because I don't watch it on a regular basis and know any of the characters or the wrestlers. So, except for The Rock, he's going to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting. We'll just see how that goes. I don't know. Dang, wrestling's been crazy. Wrestling's been like a lot of good stuff in the news, a lot of bad stuff in the news, but overall, wrestling's been very entertaining lately.
Yes, sir.
What are some new movies that you're excited to see in the future? And it can't be a superhero movie, and it can't be like a sequel. It has to be like almost a standalone movie type thing.
Okay. There's one. I think it comes out in July, maybe. It's called The Bike Riders with Tom Hardy.
And the guy that played Elvis, right?
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh, I can't think of his name.
It's like a very.
Oh man,
name.
I can't think of his name.
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler. Yeah.
I think Norman Reedus is in it too.
Oh, is he?
I think so.
Huh.
I don't know how big his part is, but I know he's in it.
Dang, I'll look it up. That's cool though.
But yeah, it's about obviously a bike gang, but
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about it.
It's like in the 50s, I believe, 50s or 60s.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I know Tom Hardy's like the leader of the gang, so he always has interesting performances. So that'll be interesting.
No, he's good. No, that movie, the trailer looks pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what the plot of the movie is at all, but just those names, like
Yeah.
those actors in it.
No, for
and
sure.
And the bike riders or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
no, it looks really good. I'm
Yeah.
excited to watch that movie too. A movie I'm excited for this year. I forgot when it comes out, but I'll put the movie posters up here so you guys can watch it on YouTube. If you're listening, sorry, go look it up. But, we're gonna it's Civil War.
Civil War.
Yeah, there's a lot of actors in that movie.
Yeah, the dude that played what was his name? He's in Narcos.
Oh gosh, I can't think of his name either.
He played Pablo
Pablo
Escobar.
Yeah, no. The movie looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm actually really excited to see that. See, that's like not a superhero movie. That's something, but people go see it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, when Julian comes here next time, we're gonna have a dive deep into a really big topic deep dive into movies and what we're gonna talk about how we can fix the movie industry. Stay tuned for that episode. That's gonna be a good episode, actually. That one's gonna be a little bit more in depth. Yeah, I know we kind of jumped over a lot of different topics today, but it's been a while since I did a podcast, and I'm really excited to bring it back. Going forward, we're gonna have a little bit more of a hot topic we're all gonna talk about and discuss. So Julian's on vacation right now. He's over there in Mexico. I don't know what he's doing in Mexico, but once he gets back, the show's gonna have a little bit different of a format. But let us know what you guys want us to talk about in the future. I mean, we're always gonna talk about what I want to talk about, but I definitely want to hear what the fans or the listeners are gonna want us to talk about. Any topics, put them in the comments. But Network Podcast is back. Just letting you guys know. This is probably a bumpy episode, but we're just gonna get back into it and eventually.
Feet wet again.
Yeah, try to dive deep in the deep end again. But yeah, so just bear with us a little bit. We're gonna try to get our footing back a little bit. But no, I'm excited to get this going again and be more consistent and just have some fun. And if you listen to this, cool. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. But make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and all that other jazz. But yeah, we're just here to have fun. And yeah, we're just here to have some fun. Eventually have some guests. I mean, if anyone wants to be a guest, they're more than welcome. Message us on the Instagram page or comment on the YouTube. But I would really like to interview some local directors, some local actors, anyone in the local movie scene. You're more than welcome to come and be on the show. Some quick little local news events going on. I guess local news events going on. Topeka's gonna have a con happening at the Overland Station.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the Great
I'm really I had it last year.
Yeah, the Great Overland Station is going to have a con coming up pretty soon. I'll put the flyer up right here. But yeah, send me information like that. I definitely like to go to cons. I'm going to go Planet Comic Con here in the next month or so. Maybe Rick will go, and maybe we'll do a special episode about that. Take a camera there and record myself there, having fun. Yeah, thanks for listening, but we're out of here.
Please subscribe to our podcast.